Why does confidence, communication, and coachability matter more than stats? Well, I wish I had a whiteboard for this one. Well, confidence breeds stats, right? Like confidence, because stats are ultimately the end result of what happened. Be it if they're good stats, bad stats, fouls, turnovers, points, rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So do you have the confidence to perform at that level? Um, Communication. Um, so basketball is a contact sport. All right, for those people that don't know, basketball is a contact sport. Um, and so because it's a contact sport, you have to communicate, because if you don't communicate, you're gonna get hit. If you don't communicate, you're gonna run into something. If you don't communicate, somebody gonna run into you. Or they gonna run into somebody that's on your team, right? So you have to communicate. Communication also breeds confidence. Communication breeds confidence, and communication can take away someone's confidence. How many times have we heard, oh man, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, whoever, man, they talk so much. Well, they're communicating to make themselves confident by making you less confident. So you have to learn how to communicate and communicate effectively to then breed the confidence. And I believe the last one was coachability. Well, the more confidence you have, the more effective you can communicate, the better you can be coached. Great players want to be coached. Good players don't want to be coached. Great players want to be coached. So if I'm able to communicate, that means if I'm able to communicate effectively, that means someone's able to communicate back to me. And that's coaching. Because if I'm being corrected, adjusted in the educational setting, we call it redirected, that's coaching. So can you communicate well enough to receive coaching? And then can you be confident enough that coaching isn't a knock to your skill level? A lot of players think coaching or teaching, being redirected, is a knock to their skill level. This is why great players love to be coached, because they want to hear the adjustment. They want to hear the feedback so that they can correct it and become better. The good player, they like, no, don't talk to me. Because really, the difference in good players and great players, they're scared to commit to being coached. They're scared to commit to communicating effectively. They're scared, confidence, to commit to doing the other two things that's going to help them be confident. So they all go hand in hand. So a lot of people think that it's just about athletic ability. Athletic ability is the smallest piece in the puzzle when it comes to being a great basketball player. The attitude is the most important, because the attitude breeds confidence. And then the aptitude, what type of student are they? Right? And the more that they learn, the better they can communicate. Most players never get the answer that they are looking for because they never ask the right question. Say that again. Most players never get the answer that they're looking for to help them reach their goal because they always asking the wrong question. And they asking the wrong question because they don't know how to communicate effectively, and they aren't confident to ask the real question. They're going to ask the question that's going to tiptoe around it. So that's why those three things matter. Plus, those three things are synergistic. Those three things and transferable, right? They're synergistic with each other, but they're transferable to the real world. Being confident in all that you do, being able to effectively communicate in all that you do, being able to be coachable in all that you do. Because in any community, any relationship, any partnership, any team, you got to have all three to be successful. So you learn it in basketball and you carry it throughout life. And that's what we teach at Bless the Ball.